sizzling. From the top, it is sizzling, you guys. Hello, you guys, and welcome back to another Vivian Tries. On this Vivian Tries, I have for you a brand new as seen on television product. We have Speedy Spreader Warm Electric Knife. The knife gets warm or hot. Time that you see the word technology, just look for a review from Vivian Tries, because it's probably an as seen on television product that promises to have German engineered technology. This one didn't say German engineered, but buzzword for these as seen on television products, technology. It's always built in. It's always the secret sauce. So this thing promises to soften and warm cold butter in seconds. The knife will actually heat up between 32 degrees Fahrenheit up to 122 degrees Fahrenheit in anything, really. Have you seen those videos on Instagram where those people cut that cake so clean? It's usually with either a warm or hot knife. If you've ever had like a birthday cake made out of ice cream, those are the best. Those are usually cut with a warm knife or a hot knife. Now you have this thing. You don't have to have a hot cup of water or bowl. Now, just charge this thing right before the party and boom, you're set. You know what I was thinking? For butter, probably. Also, have you ever had... I'm getting hungry. Have you ever had warm almond butter? Heaven. With a little bit of honey on top? Girl, that's what I bought it for, really. It is a stainless steel blade. It has a heating element built in. You can see it right there. It has a child safety lock. I guess so kids don't play with it and then burn themselves. It has a USB charging port. It does have a light indicator to let you know that it is charging. You know something that I've noticed about these as seen on television products that I just look at you crazy when I see this on the packaging where it says trending now. Trending now. Really? That's what I want to know. Trending now? What if it's 6 months from now? What are we talking about? See how they try to get you with that marketing? I want this to work because it's kind of a good idea. It's not something you need every day, but in the right scenario, I think it's valuable. Looks cheap. At least the handle. Aw, the handle looks cheap because it looks like you spray painted it. Like I did that toilet, remember? Aww. You get your cord and you get your knife and then you get instructions. This is it. It looks like a butter knife. I know it's an easy spreader, but if you're telling me I can cut cake, what kind of cake am I cutting with this? There's a little rubber closure here. Inside of there is the on and off button, which is the child's lock as well. And then your USB port is in there as well, which you would use with this guy. Ooh. It's already getting warm. I can already feel it. I turned it on for like a second. Instructions are very basic. Open this up, charge it, use it. That's it. Is there a warranty? That's what, no warranties. It has a 2-hour charge. Now you don't want to put this in the dishwasher. You just want to wipe the blade down with a rag or a sponge or something. Let's turn it on and check the temperature. Then we'll get some frozen items and start cutting some stuff. Temperature gun. The child's lock is off. The handle feels very inexpensive. I was gonna say cheap, which it does feel cheap, but inexpensive. I wish the blade was a little longer. It's a little too short for me. Okay, so there's the button there. You're gonna turn on, hold it down for a couple seconds. And dude, it's already hot. Let's see. Look at that, 84, 88. Okay, hold on. I wanna touch it with my hands. Wow. Wow, that is hot. I want it to get up to 122 degrees like you said in the box, because maybe I have a giant cake and it's a rock of ice. The highest it's gotten is to 94.2. Can I just leave it like this while it gets hot and go get the stuff in the kitchen? That's hot. Let's see how fast we can cut through some frozen items. I'm excited now. This thing might really work. Number 1. First thing we're gonna try is the best butter on earth. This will be a good first test because obviously it's a butter knife. And I also brought up this hot glass of water with a hot butter knife inside so we can test them together. This one's not gonna be hot for 2 hours. Like this could possibly stay hot for, or at least charged. So this one you're gonna have to keep heating up the water if you have a large party or wedding that you're trying to cut desserts for. So it's been charging, as you guys can see, for a little while now. Let's open up my butter, I guess. Is it still hot? I wonder how long it takes. No, it's cold. Okay, good. And I just wanna go like that. Like you're spreading it on bread, right? If you've never had this butter, you're not living. It's a little bit pricier, totally worth the money. When you're charging it, it also has that little red light on to let you know it is charging. Okay, we're at 98. Okay, here we go. 100. Okay, maybe it wasn't charged. 103. That's good. Let me touch it. I don't know why I'm so excited. Look, look, look. Can you see it? Literally melting. Listen, they didn't have an infomercial for this thing. They should have, because look at that. It is melted. Melted right off. Is that too much though? Maybe you don't want it to be literally liquid. It will turn it into liquid. Listen, it's not fancy. The bride is gonna hate it because she's gonna be like, where did you get that at Dollar Tree? Why does it look so cheap? But it's working. Like, I should turn it off. No, I don't want to turn it off. Leave it on. Wait. Oh no. Okay, another thing, when it melts the butter, you want to be careful that it doesn't go into the handle. Does that make sense? That's why you don't want to put it in the dishwasher, because the technology that's in there might get damaged, I guess. Okay, I just want to leave it like that. Can I? Let it drip down instead of dripping into the handle and ruining my technology. Okay, now with this knife, okay, it's hot, but it's not that hot. It's still spreading it or grabbing the butter very nicely, soft, but it's not melting it into liquid oil. It's nice though, warm. But see, you have to keep keeping it warm though. So far, it's winning over the knife, but this is an alternative. Number 2. Now some whipped cream. Now, my only complaint so far, or not really complaint, I wish it would have an up and down like power. How hot do I want to get it? Button, because sometimes I don't want it to be 122 degrees and totally turn it into mush. You know, I just need to soften. Does that make sense? Like, this is all or nothing. This shit's gonna get all the way up to temperature, and then you guys saw the butter. I love the butter though. Like, here's some whipped cream, right? I'm going to take it out of here with this hot butter knife. There it is. Doesn't that look good? I'm afraid this is gonna melt it. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's not as hot as earlier, but it is hot. Okay, let's cut it. Sizzling from the top. It is sizzling, you guys. Look, Colleen, it looks like one of those pictures on Instagram where the cake is like perfect. Okay, I love the knife. I know it looks like it's from Dollar Tree, but I actually love it. No wonder they didn't have an infomercial, because they don't need it. When you use it, you're gonna love it. Does that look good? See it, and then you can like use it to spread. Oh, I got all kinds of ideas now. Fondant, can we do fondant? Is it too hot for fondant? Look, oh, what if you have egg whites? Is this gonna cook the eggs though? You probably don't wanna do the egg whites. Oh, your desserts are gonna look so good. Are you impressed? Oh, oh no, look, it's burning the sugar that was in the whipped cream because it's still hot. This is like a stovetop. It's still cooking. Oh, I don't know. At a party, you have to be very careful. That's what I'm gonna say. Same thing. Okay, see, the hot butter knife works. It did the exact same thing. Not that impressed anymore, and this worries me. Is that just gonna burn crispy on there, and then I'm gonna have to use that power wash Dawn soap to get it off? Let's try with a wet paper towel just to wipe this down to see how easily that just comes right off. Oh, it's burned on there. I mean, it's coming off, but it's on there good. I still love it because it's just so easy. This is easy too, but in a minute, that's not gonna be hot. This is a great traveling knife. You never know when you need a nice warm knife. And it charges for 2 hours. I don't know if that means that you can use it up to 2 hours once it's fully charged, or it takes 2 hours to charge. It just said 2-hour charge. I don't know what that means. Instructions manual was very simple. It had 2 sentences on it. Number 3. Look at this new ice cream, you guys. You'll never guess. It's a Spirits ice cream. This one is Irish cream brownie ice cream. Look at that. Ooh. What if I want to do that? What if we want to scoop out like a dessert? Have you seen those where the lady's making ice cream sandwiches? I think I want to do that. Have you seen those where she cuts the little pint of ice cream to make ice cream sandwiches? Let's see. Ooh. Oh, it's kind of melting. Oh, heavenly. I gotta flip it. It's mine. I can touch it. Oh, this is how you make ice cream sandwiches. That's not cute. Oh, this is hot, hot. Maybe you can wipe it as you go. Keep it clean so it doesn't start crisping up on there. Okay, ready? What you want to do is just slice for your sandwiches. Oh, that's my fault, but you get the idea, and then you make a sandwich out of that. Cookie on one side, cookie on the other. It's kind of messy, but it'll work. Let's see one more. Why do I feel like I'm cutting through wood? I know there's pieces of brownie in there. And then you can just, I think the idea is great. I think the price point, it could be a little bit less expensive, maybe $14.99 would have been a better price point. Number 4. Now let's try something a little bit firmer, not too much firmer, but a little bit firmer than just like ice cream or whipped cream. What about a marshmallow? Maybe you're doing s'mores and you need to cut the marshmallow. I don't know. Maybe you're doing a pie and you need to cut a marshmallow. Why is the handle getting hot now? Y'all need to add this to y'all's frequently asked questions. Can I use it while it's charging? What if I'm at a party and I need to take out my hot knife? I don't have 2 hours to charge it. I'm just saying, what if? Let's cut one marshmallow just for fun. Let's let it charge, Vivian. I know, you guys, that I started off going, it looks cheap. All the things that I said. I kind of want to take them back. Listen, bedazzle it, spray paint it, add your own touch to it, personalize it, engrave it. But I like it. For certain instances, winter's coming up. This is going to be nice to spread some warm something on something. Let's turn it back on. Let's see. Oh, look how perfect that marshmallow is cut. No sticking, because you know why? It's hot. Look at this. Clean. Get a little wet rag, especially with a marshmallow, and clean that off while it's hot. Just be careful. Look at that. How easy was that to clean? I'm not sure that this is gonna sell off the shelves. I mean, it might, because I love it and I'm telling you guys about it, but it might be at Dollar Tree within a month. For $1, y'all better get everybody one for their Christmas present. They're gonna love it. Number 5. I wanna see what it does. Do you think it'll smoke if I just leave it in there? I will tell you this, I am impressed with how fast it gets hot. I'm just gonna leave it in there for a couple seconds just to see what it does to my peanut butter. Totally liquefying this peanut butter. Way too liquidy. Is that a word? Look at that sandwich. Delicious. I'm rethinking all kinds of stuff because in real life scenarios, do we want it to be that runny, soupy? That's why we need the up and down. Like, I need this to be warm butter, not oil. But I like the idea still. It just needs to be tweaked. Number 6. Now we'll try an actual cake. And I stuck this one in the freezer. On cooking shows or the Food Network, they always have to cut these with like a really sharp knife. Or I've seen them cut it with dental floss, like string, so that you can get the most cleanest, smoothest cut ever. So I'm hoping that this guy, because he's hot, he'll do the same thing. Maybe, maybe not. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Here's one of my complaints, that it's too short, right? Like it can't even get through this little roll. So let me turn it around. But so far, so good. It's not gonna be cut right because this shit's too short. I need at least 6 inches. Oh, it's perfect, look at that. Oh, that's so nice. Look at, who cut that? Martha? Who's a new cook or baker on the Food Network? I always just reference Martha Stewart because she's the queen of queens. But have you seen her recently? in her Bic lighter commercials with Snoop. Genius. Here are some things that I need you guys to make better. The price point needs to be about $14.99. I need an up and down, high, low, medium button. I also need this to be about 6 inches or hell, I don't know, longer. If you're gonna keep it at the price point of $19.99, we gotta make the handle a little nicer as well. It is doing what it said it was going to do. So I'm gonna give the Easy Spreader butter knife 3 Vivian heads.